We have made it to somewhere. And we will be making 2 stops with this load through Decatur, Alabama, and then to Lithia Springs or Lithonia, Georgia. Which you would think I would know both of those because I've lived there. But I've been sitting here thinking and wondering, and I've looked up all through Facebook and TikTok and Instagram and YouTube about posts or pages or videos about wives that travel with their husbands. Not so much like the day in my life thing, but even with that one, you don't really see them. You don't hear about them. You don't hear about like little organization tips or places to stop and eat if you're able to stop and eat, if you're doing a reset or something like that. You don't see. I don't know what I'm looking for, like meal ideas, storage, organization, just life in general, things that you do. He's fussing at me now. He's seen the video. Or he's seen the phone in my hand. But it's, all of us have these little lives when we're at home, or we have mom pages, or wife pages, or macabre mom pages, or all these little things that we stay connected with each other and give advice on and tips and help each other through things. And then the ones that are like the most out there don't ever get talked about. Like if you're blessed enough to be able to ride with your spouse, whether it's a husband riding with a wife or a wife riding with a husband, it's like some kind of weird taboo back in the 70s and 80s that nobody wants to talk about. And it's just really weird to me. I wish there was some kind of connection between us all other than, like we've got trucking wife pages. But it's like, okay, this is my special time. I don't want to talk about anything. Or, nope, that's just strictly my husband's area. I don't touch anything. I don't do anything. I'm just in his environment. And when you ride, it's like, yes, you're in his environment, but that doesn't mean when he comes home, he's in your environment. It's something you share together. And especially if you happen to be purchasing your own or own your own, then when your children are older, or if you have somebody that can look after them for a week or so, like I do, and where you can go ride, it's like, okay, I'm invading his area, and I have no input on what happens. Just like at home, I've organized everything up there, which is dark back there, so of course you can't see it. I got in here Sunday after he was in the truck by himself for 2 months since the last time I rode, and oh my god. But me not being in this truck, sorry, I had to come in and ask a question. Me not being in the truck for almost 2 months, it was like, my god in heaven, the amount of just dismemberment of the vehicle. And couldn't find anything, couldn't find food that I had sent with him, because he just brought it in and threw it everywhere. Instead of it being in one central location, like at home in the pantry where you know where it is. It's making sure in the morning, even if he's moving down the road, that he has a breakfast. That way he doesn't have to spend the money on buying a breakfast. He's had eggs, he's had bacon, he's had sausage, he's had BLT for lunch. He had some chips. I held the dip container while he's going down the road. And then when he got to all the little bitty tiny chips, I would put the dip on it, sit it down on a little plate in between us. I got a little fold-out table that pops up and sits right there. Making sure the dinner is ready. So that way when he stops, he's got it. Ideas on what meals are. Like, I've got a roast in this stinking little crock pot back here that is top's held on with little tiny bungees. Yes, it is. So that way it doesn't make a big mess and go anywhere. Because there are a lot of bumps on these crazy roads that all of these states just have an abundance of crazy roads. But it's just, I don't know. I just wish there was more connection as in trucking life as we have in non-trucking life. I don't know what I'm looking for. I guess eventually I'll find it if I keep digging enough. There's vlogs about certain stuff. So I'm guessing eventually I'll figure it out. Or maybe start a page or a following of something. Alright, dude. I'm gonna be taken out head on by a FedEx truck. But I guess if I keep digging long and hard enough, I'll find it. Maybe somebody can point me in the right direction if you ever see this. And I wish everybody good luck and safe travels, and I love you so big.